GoPro Mountain Games are all about celebrating every sport
TV8's coverage of the 20
here in the mountains, and I'm with local legend and Ultimate Mountain Challenge ambassador Chris Anthony. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. It's a nice, beautiful day again. Hopefully it's going to make it all the way through.
Yeah.
And all these events that are going on, and there's a lot of events today, are going to be nice and sunny and nice and warm, and it's going to be an amazing day.
Perfect weekend.
Yes.
Perfect weekend. So tell our viewers a little bit, what is the Ultimate Mountain Challenge?
Okay, the GMC Ultimate Mountain Challenge. This is to collect scores. Basically what we're trying to find is the best all-around female and all-around male in this 4-day event, right? So we need to find the most diverse athlete. So yesterday we already had competitions going on. There's 24 athletes that have signed up for this, 9 women and 15 men. And they've chosen 6 events that they will compete in. 4 points they'll accumulate to determine the UMC, the Ultimate Mountain Challenge champion. One of those events is required, and that'll be the Pepe's Face-Off on Sunday. But what those athletes choose to go up to that point is up to them, but they are required to compete in 1 river event and 1 running event and 1 biking event. So it's
running the gamut of every sport up here.
So what we have yesterday, since the river was kind of dominating the schedule, right? Adrienne Loveconnect, who is just amazing kayaker, she is already well ahead in the women's point standings because she did the steep challenge, and she won that in the pro division and gave her a huge bonus since it was in the pro division. And she also is competing in the women's freestyle kayak too. So she got a lot of points yesterday. But there's like people like Gretchen Reeves and Kate Boyd, they're locals here, that went and did the 5K with a dog run yesterday, and they collected a few points as well. So they're on the standing board right now as well. Yesterday in the men's, it was Nick Troutman, who is a huge competitor, always been a threat in the UMC, no matter how we run the event, because he does so many different events, but he also dominates in the water. So he's got the lead going into today. But again, we have people like Mike Closier, who's just one of the most amazing adventure athletes on the planet, and he's signed up for this. So today he's going to be collecting a lot of points because there's mountain biking events, there's running events, and so you'll start to see him rise up, as well as Josiah Mida, the top Xterra racer on the planet, world champion. He is competing and collected a few points yesterday. So it's all going to start coming together. We'll start to see a bunch of athletes start collecting points, but the Ultimate Mountain Challenge is going to come down to Sunday for the Pepe's Face-Off, when we know where everybody stands, and then they got to compete against each other on Pepe's Face.
Could you theoretically come from like mid to lower in the pack and smoke the Pepe's Face and end up as the winner?
I think if you're going to be somewhere, within 3 points, which is a lot, but you could be back there a little bit. But if you smoke the Pepe's Face-Off, you're going to do well and take the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It can come down to 1 final event, despite all of the other events that went on.
And it's so neat because we will know every single day now. We're going to know the standings. Last year there was so many events, and every athlete was actually theoretically in it, so we just never knew where anybody was at till the very end of the whole GoPro Mountain Games. And this year, every day at the end of the day, we're going to know everybody's standings, so the drama's building already.
Yeah, I love that. Just drama every day.
Yep.
Yeah. And so it sounded like there was bike and run events to watch today. Just real quick, which should our visitors focus on today?
Yeah, well, there's the short track mountain bike event, which was a team event. So what was neat about this is that the Ultimate Mountain Challenge athletes, they had to go find a partner to compete with them in this event so that they are able to collect points. And they're also doing the stand up or going down the river on a sit on top to collect some points, but we also have some races. There's just so many things going on today, and so the 24 athletes that are signed up, they're kind of spread throughout all these events, collecting points. So by the end of today, it'll be interesting to see how that weighs out. Who is going to be on top of the leaderboard? Will Adrienne Loveconnect, who is also the defending champion, stay on top? And on the men's side, who's going to rise to the top of the crop then, because so much is going on today.
Well, it'll be interesting to watch, Chris. Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
joining us. We'll check in with you tomorrow, see what things are doing. Head on over to Golden Peak if you want to watch that short track relay. And coming up next, we've got a look at your local weather.